Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to talk about a tool that promises to do something a lot of businesses are trying to figure out: how to cut through all the noise on social media. We're going to break down how this thing aims to turn the huge, kind of chaotic world of Facebook data into a real, clear roadmap for growth. So, if you're in marketing, or sales, or even recruiting, this probably feels pretty familiar, right? You know the people you want to reach are out there. They're all gathered in these specific online communities. But actually getting to them, it can feel like trying to untangle a giant knotted up ball of string. How do you even start? And that really gets to the heart of the problem. Facebook groups, especially, are these amazing hubs where people with shared interests and professional backgrounds all hang out. The data there is pure gold. It's super targeted, but it's not exactly sitting out in the open. It's kind of like a library where all the best books are on the shelves, but in no particular order. So the solution that's being offered here is basically a key to that locked treasure chest. The whole idea is to take all that amazing but hidden data and channel it into something you can actually use, all with a simple little Chrome extension. So what exactly is this thing? Well, it's a browser extension that's built to automate what would otherwise be a really, really painful manual job. It just works right inside your browser while you're on Facebook, and it systematically goes through and gathers up member lists and any contact info that's publicly available from the groups you pointed at. Let's break down what it actually does. First, it can pull entire member lists from public groups, which gives you a complete picture of that audience. It also scrapes key information from pages, which is perfect for checking out what your competitors are up to. And, super important, it finds and pulls out contact details when they're made public. The real kicker, though, is the efficiency. This whole thing gets started with just one click. Okay, but with any kind of automation tool, the first thing everyone asks is this safe for my account? And this tool has an answer for that called Smart Account Protection. See, instead of scraping data at some crazy robotic speed, it actually builds in small random delays. It's designed to act like a real person browsing, pausing and clicking around, so it can fly under the radar and hopefully not trigger any of Facebook's security flags. And this is where the value really pops. I mean, just think about trying to do this manually. It would take hours and hours of just mind-numbing copy-pasting. You'd make a ton of mistakes, and you could never do it for a really big group. The automated way promises the complete opposite. It's instant, it's accurate, and it works just as well for a group with 500 people as it does for a huge community of 50,000. The whole process is basically boiled down to 3 simple steps. Step 1, you scrape. You just target the public groups you're interested in. Step 2, you capture. The tool goes to work collecting all that member data. And step 3, you export. You get everything in a nice, clean CSV or JSON file ready to plug right into whatever sales or marketing software you're using. And this really gets to the whole point. It's not just about collecting a bunch of names. It's about unlocking the potential that's already sitting there. All the potential leads, job candidates, and insights that are just waiting inside these communities. So who is this actually built for? Well, it's clearly aimed at a few key professionals. If you're a marketer, this is all about building hyper-targeted lead lists. For sales teams, it's a way to find and connect with the right prospects without wasting time. If you're a recruiter, you can use it to find potential candidates in those niche professional groups. And for analysts, it's a way to keep your finger on the pulse of community trends, right from the source. At the end of the day, it really all boils down to this: giving professionals the exact data they need to make their strategies way sharper. It's about swapping out all that manual grunt work for smart automation, letting you work smarter, not harder, by using information that was always out there, just a little hard to get to. The source material then points to a pretty clear next step, if this sounds interesting to you: a free trial. It's basically positioned as a chance to test it out for yourself and see if it can really streamline that tedious process of finding new leads and doing market research. So let's end on this question. When that barrier to getting this kind of rich community data just completely vanishes, what does that make possible? What new customer segments could you suddenly find? Which untapped pools of talent could you discover? The question isn't just about the data you can get, but what new doors that data could open for you.